Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Earning Our Stripes. I'm Brock Gordon.
And I'm Benjamin Duncan.
And we are officially the worst team in the SEC. Worst team ever. Let's fucking go, my guy. How do you feel about that, Ben?
Amazing. Just knowing that we're going to have such a better team next year.
Yeah, I hope. I saw that you set fire today, so...
Yes, I was prescribed prairie fire burning. So
did you have
I was having a jolly good time.
Did you have a Flammenwerfer?
A what?
A Flammenwerfer.
We had a drip torch.
Oh, so no flamethrower. Damn.
No.
Well, we have a lot to get to this week, surprisingly enough.
Yes, we do.
Who would have guessed it, that there would be a lot to talk about the beginning of February for Mizzou athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, where to start? Where to start? You want to just start with Mizzou losing 2 straight again?
Why not? Let's rip the Band-Aid off.
The Mizzou men's basketball team lost again, surprisingly enough. Surprise, surprise, I know. Horrible surprise for everybody. Losing to both Arkansas and Vanderbilt this week in basketball.
As we are in sole possession of the last SEC team without an SEC win.
Let's go!
Ah!
Ah! I'm screaming because I'm scared. Yes, so congratulations to the men's team for making me really not care about basketball after me sort of caring last year. As of the recording when this goes live, Mizzou will be at home against Texas A&M. And then again, we'll be at home against Mississippi State. The women's team has not fared much better, as they lost 80-69 on Sunday. They play again Thursday at number 1 South Carolina before coming back home to Columbia to take on Auburn. Your thoughts, Mr. Duncan?
We are not good.
Oh, don't worry. It gets worse.
Womp.
Men's wrestling lost to Oklahoma State.
Womp.
Trust me, it can get way worse, ladies and gentlemen. We can keep going down a rabbit hole of suck. If y'all really want me to.
Of suck?
Yes, the rabbit hole of suck. Because that is what Mizzou is doing now. Suck. The men have their next duel up in Fargo on February 16th. So after having a brutal schedule where they had 3 meets in less than 2 weeks, or about a week, they now get a nice respite before they close out the remainder of the schedule, as they do not have another home wrestling match the rest of the year. So, yeah.
Womp womp.
That's all Ben's got to say this week, is just womp womp. Because that's kind of how you feel, huh?
About basketball, yeah.
And wrestling, apparently.
Yeah. We're But we're going to be okay in wrestling. We're going to bounce back.
Oh, yes.
We got this.
Would you like some positives from basketball?
Yeah, I'd love to hear some positives.
Mizzou is third all-time in the SEC for all-time tournament appearances.
Let's go.
With 28 appearances.
Suck it for all those people that think we're not good enough.
3 more appearances than Tennessee, 4 more than LSU, 5 more than Alabama, 7 more than Florida, and then it just goes all the way down. The only 2 that are ahead of us are Arkansas and Kentucky. Surprise, surprise with Kentucky.
Yeah, surprise, Kentucky. Wow.
Wow, I know, right? Shocker. How about some more positive Mizzou news, huh?
Yeah.
How about Mizzou owning the border?
Oh, yes, sir, baby.
In esports.
Dude, I'm actually on their esports merch shop right now. You can get the esport compression, the Mizzou esports compression sleeve, Brock.
Because yes, that's what I need.
Or the Mizzou esports dad hat goes hard.
I bet it does. And I bet none of those guys have a good enough relationship with their fathers.
Kansas sucks at video games.
Apparently.
This is the second year in a row where we've beat them 4-1 in the border clash. And that's just because they have one really good guy at the one game that we haven't beaten them in yet. So he just needs to graduate, and then we'll be able to beat him in all 5.
So I only know that they played Smash and Overwatch. What was the other 2? Or the other
Smash. 2? They played 5. Mm-hmm. It was Smash, Overwatch, Rocket League, in which Rocket League's the one they lost. League of Legends, and Valorant.
Oh, so all ones I don't play. I'll mess a Jayhawk up in Hell Let Loose, though. But, you can't find enough, I don't know if you can do private servers on Hell Let Loose, so... Otherwise, that'd be really interesting. Because those are 100-man fights. Other good Mizzou news. The gymnastics team. They won.
Yeah.
I don't know who they faced.
They are insane. I think it's Texas Women's University. I'm not sure. Well, it's TWU, so I'm thinking W means woman. I'm not sure.
Could be. I don't know of... Yeah, because the only other one I could think of was Texas Wesleyan or Texas Western University, but... It's not that, so...
Could be.
I'm pretty sure it's women's. But yeah, they got the win, 197 to 195. All the other numbers behind it are bullshit. And now, for the biggest news of the week, because let's just get it out of the way, shall we? I don't think we have.
Yes.
I mean, we can't put this out any longer. Mizzou got a $62 million gift donation, 50 of which will go to the memorial, or go to the North End Zone renovations, and the other 12 will go to the Tiger Scholarship Fund.
It was funny because how I found out about this was in the Tuba group chat I'm in, and they're like, The donor is Ben. I know who it is. It was Benjamin. He's the one that donated $62 million. And I was like, dang, I didn't know I had it like that.
Shit, if you had it like that, we've been doing this all wrong. Tell me why it's Stan Kroenke.
Brock, that was underneath Barstool Mizzou's wrong answers only for that.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong, though. It's Stan Kroenke.
No, I refuse.
Why do you refuse?
We don't like Stan in the state of Missouri, my guy.
What if he's trying to win back the support of the state of Missouri?
Gotta do a lot more than that.
Because he's sitting there going, well, the Rams aren't doing too well in LA. I'm not getting the fans that I want there.
Not doing too well. They won a Super Bowl.
I mean, attendance-wise.
Yeah.
I'm about to just let the Chargers have LA.
Chargers don't have any fans there either.
Exactly. I'm just going to let them have LA.
They shouldn't have moved either of those two teams.
That's a BTT topic, not here.
You didn't hear that from me here. But
no,
I saw
it's probably Anheuser-Busch.
Potentially.
But my real answer, that's probably who it is.
Yeah. I saw the number one answer for wrong answers only was Yolanda Kumar.
Ooh.
I don't know who that is.
If you know, you know, sir. I'm gonna let you do that little look up on your own time.
Oh, okay. She's the reason we got banned from a bowl game.
Uh-huh. If
cool.
You know,
all right.
You know.
Yes.
But yeah, so $50 million for the North End Zone.
Let's go!
Giant Block M. Bigger Block M.
More rocks. Bigger rocks.
More rock. More grass. Bigger scoreboard.
They just make the hill just even bigger and extend it more, just make it more grass.
They just make it the same size as the rest of the stadium.
Yeah, but it's with grass.
Exactly. It's still the hill.
Massive grass hill.
It's still
a massive grass hill.
It's still the hill with an even bigger rock M.
Yes.
Bigger rock too. Like bigger rocks are used for it.
Yes.
The $50 million is used to take the pyramid from Memphis to the stadium.
To Columbia.
This is the background now.
They're going to use it to build an Anheuser-Busch factory on campus.
Might as well. It's better than all the Natty Light that was there last time I was.
Ew, yuck.
Ew, gross. So, yeah. I do believe it is now time for your list.
All right.
Oh, I do have one more thing. Coach Dickie Nutt was diagnosed with cancer. Coach Nutt has been with the Mizzou basketball team for quite a bit of time. Good luck on your fight, Dick.
He's got this.
Oh, yeah, he got it. I mean, his name's Dickie Nutt. Come on.
That's Nutt with two T's.
I am using this as the reason why Mizzou basketball is bad right now is because Dickie Nutt has cancer.
Yes.
And there's no other reason.
You are correct.
Anyway, your roundup.
All right. The Mizzou Baseball Fan Fest will be this Saturday at the Divine Pavilion.
Do you know who the Divine Pavilion is named after?
It's named after Dan.
There you go. Ah. And who was Dan Devine?
That I couldn't tell you off the top of my head right now.
Former Mizzou football coach.
Ah, that's right. Then
no bandits. You make noise. I did not give you pets. Oh.
We have Mizzou tennis getting their first win of the season, and new head coach Bianca Tirati getting her first win as the tennis coach.
Yeah. Also, Dan Devine was also
it's funny
the AD for Mizzou for a while, too. He's also the only coach at Mizzou to ever win a national championship. Remember, we claim that 1960 national championship.
But it was funny, Brock, before you had sent me the tweet for the tennis coach getting her first ever win, I had already had tennis wrote down on my list before checking Twitter.
Wait.
But,
okay.
But then we have Sienna Schreiber became the all-time leading scorer in Mizzou gymnastics history, surpassing Mary Burke 2009 to 2012 for most total points scored in a Mizzou uniform.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, don't know. But you're gonna have to tell me who this is because I have no idea who she is. But Lindsey Hunter James was inducted into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame.
Volleyball, I think. Volleyball. Yes, Mizzou volleyball. Volleyball player. I couldn't tell you. But Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Missouri Hall of Famer now.
Nice.
There we go. Positive.
Even though wrestling lost, the wrestling and gymnastics teams have both set dual meet home attendance records this year, breaking last year's records.
Which is good. Everyone, keep showing up. Well, I mean, you can't for wrestling anymore, but keep showing up for gymnastics.
Yes. There's the $62 million we talked about.
Which, it is so funny to watch all the other SEC schools and, like, people that don't know Mizzou just go, what the hell? And just Mizzou fans go, yeah, we do this every time, we get good.
Yeah.
It's just like everyone going, people from the outside going, I didn't know Missouri had it like that. We haven't shown you that we had it like that.
Mm-hmm. Brock found an Arkansas hater that he was like, yeah, Mizzou's scared of Texas.
Read the tweet first. Read the tweet first and then read my response.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me pull it back up. It was... I genuinely hate Mizzou more than Texas. They're a bigger rival than Texas as well. Texas doesn't even think about Arkansas. Funny, we barely think about you.
Yeah, I was about to say, and I responded with, funny, we barely think about you.
And I scrolled through the comment section underneath that Arkansas post, and it was literally all the exact same thing. Yeah, we don't think about you either.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I don't think about Arkansas that much. I think more of, this upcoming season, what games are you more excited that we're going to? Mizzou
literally anything over Arkansas.
Mizzou, Arkansas, or Mizzou, Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, duh.
I rest my case. That's my point.
We have someone's idiotic SEC power rankings where they're putting us really low again.
Josh Pate. That would be
what doofus has us under Auburn.
Josh Pate does. Who, if you remember from all the other nice little what's what I'm looking for here?
You said this guy's name's Josh Pate?
Yeah, if you remember the Something to Prove hype video that I made, you would remember him from there as well, as he was in there talking about how he thought Tennessee would roll over Mizzou. Wrong. But, what do I know?
Yeah. Then, Brock, you found the announcer's Twitter page, Randy Molman.
The PA guy, yes, I did.
So that's cool. Let's see. Mizzou was one of the most improved offenses from 2022 to 2023 in football.
Yes.
And then we have this week in Mizzou athletics, as Brock has already mentioned. Men's basketball plays Texas A&M the day this gets uploaded on Wednesday. Baseball's Fan Fest is on Saturday. Men's basketball plays against Mississippi State on Saturday. And women's basketball plays Auburn on Sunday.
What about gymnastics?
The official school email didn't say anything. But for the Texas A&M basketball game, nothing for that. But for Mississippi State basketball, you're supposed to wear gold, and for the women's basketball game against Auburn, you're supposed to wear pink.
Yep. So I do have something else, Mizzou, to. This is, you know what? This is going to be a thought-provoking topic. Maybe spark some conversation in the comments. So one of the YouTube channels that I watch, put out a video talking about the arch rivalry, Mizzou and Illinois, and the history of it, and all that. And he asked at the end, why it seems like Mizzou and Illinois fans just there's no rivalry between the two. And he said there seems to be some sort of rivalry. It's just not a good enough rivalry, a big enough. So I commented underneath and stated my side. As a Mizzou fan, there are obvious rivals: Arkansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, the little school to the west. But I think if you were to ask the majority of Mizzou fans, they would say they hate Kentucky and Tennessee more than Illinois. We don't have a mutual dislike of each other. In fact, we see much of ourselves in each other. Two flyover states that have bigger rivals to fight in our own conferences, similar to Mizzou and K-State, which I think is the perfect summarization of Mizzou, Illinois, and that rivalry. Am I wrong? Ben?
I don't really see an issue with that. I am in agreement.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's weird. Because Mizzou has a lot of rivals, especially if you look up on the Wikipedia page for Mizzou and Mizzou football. If you were to look it up,
yeah,
the rivalries tab is long. Arkansas, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Kansas, Illinois, Nebraska, Iowa State. You could throw Texas. You could throw Kentucky, Tennessee. Help me out. Are there any others that you can think of for football?
Wait, which ones did you already say?
Oklahoma, Arkansas, South Carolina, Kansas, Illinois, Iowa State, Nebraska, Kentucky, Tennessee.
Colorado.
I'd throw Colorado in there. Mizzou and Colorado did not like each other when we were in the Big 12. Mizzou K-State was a friendly rivalry.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think still. I always felt that Mizzou and Oklahoma State had the potential of becoming a pretty good rivalry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's like, there's a lot of Mizzou rivals. And if you were to, I mean, we'll do a quick power rankings on this. Just out of the 7 that are listed here. So, I'm going to list out the 7 teams, Ben. Go ahead and write them out wherever. As I read them off. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Arkansas. Kansas.
Yep.
Illinois. Iowa State. Nebraska. Oklahoma. South Carolina.
All right.
All right, you got them all? Oh, you
Yes.
put it in general. Okay. We're going to rank these from biggest rival to least rival. I think we both know what our number 1 is.
Yeah.
And it's that little school to the west. Which I feel like almost every Mizzou fan will have. I don't know. I mean, come on. It's an obvious one because Mr. Brightside, and that's all I gotta say. Like, that's all you need to say for it to be, you know. After that, ooh, God, it becomes a logjam, I think. So who... I'll let you run down yours. Who's number 2 most hated out of those 7 for you?
I mean, Arkansas's not really anything. I don't really see anything with Iowa State or South Carolina. I would have to go either Nebraska or Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm thinking Oklahoma for my number 2. For sure.
Okay.
Like, and that's, like, Arkansas fans, I know none of y'all are fucking listening, but if you are,
Then,
you know.
Nebraska at 3.
For me, it's Arkansas 3. Just because we haven't played Nebraska in so long. So, I mean,
Fair enough.
you can do whatever you want.
I thought I was putting together like our total list altogether.
No, this is our personal ones, and then we'll make a combined one. So, if you feel Nebraska more than Arkansas, that's fine. I feel Arkansas more than Nebraska. After that, yeah, see, this is where it becomes interesting for me, because after those first 3, these last 4, it's just like, well, I don't know. Probably Nebraska for me. And then, God, after that.
There's my least.
Yeah, you'll read it off here in a second. I'm still going through mine. God. My number 5 out of these, golly, it might be Illinois. Then Iowa State. Yeah. Okay, Ben, read off yours.
I have lowercase k for Kansas, number 1. Oklahoma 2. Nebraska 3. Arkansas 4. Illinois 5. South Carolina 6. And Iowa State 7.
I've got that little school to the west 1. The school that lost the peace pipe at number 2. The cousin kissers, number 3. The corn lovers at 4. Illinois, 5. Iowa State, 7, because I grew up more in the Big 12 era. That's still my formative years, and I remember that rivalry pretty well. And then I have South Carolina, 7. When they announced the schedule this year for Mizzou, there's a trophy involved, and Mizzou and South Carolina are like 2 of the oddballs out in the SEC. But I don't feel any hatred towards South Carolina.
Yeah.
At all. They're just kind of there.
Yeah, it's just there and we have a trophy with them, okay?
Yeah, and I don't, there's not that, with the border, battle line, it's yeah, we're going to win this trophy and we're going to rub it in their face just so they know their place and all that. It's, the rest, I don't hate. I don't have that hate for South Carolina that I do with really the first 3. I mean, the first 2. Arkansas's there. They're that little annoying thing on our side. Oklahoma, I actively hate Oklahoma. The Dodo Birds, I actively hate. With a passion. And I think you're kind of the same way with them.
Yes.
Maybe not to the same level that I am. But that's just because, as has been well documented, my upbringing where I'm the only Mizzou fan in my family, and I've had to deal with that damn Dodo Bird all the time. And I'm sick of that damn Dodo Bird. There would be nothing that would make me happier in the world than to find out that, Kansas Athletics has, I don't know, had, a murder ring or a sex cult going on, and they have to shut down their athletics. Nothing would make me happier. Nothing. Some scandal that would close the school down and shut them down forever. They're selling nuclear codes to the Kuwaitis or something, Oh, wait! No, that was A&M. Huh?
Yeah, and it was, to Qatar or something.
I was making a joke, Ben. Whatever. Mailbag.
We have a comment from Noah on our last podcast saying, one of these years, all these blue bloods and has-beens who always make us their homecoming game because they think we'll be an easy win will get a rude awakening.
You mean this year?
Yes.
I hope.
Hoping and coping.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're going to an Alabama homecoming game. Oh God. By the way, good sir, your Christmas present is here. It is currently in my house.
Nice.
And before we move on and start wrapping up, you have some news.
I might be going to Nashville.
You've got to explain more than that.
I'm still figuring out more information, waiting on more information to be sent to me. But since back when I was in school, Mizzou was supposed to go to Ireland to perform in the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade during 2020.
COVID.
We all know what happened, so that had gotten canceled. But Ireland has invited March Mizzou back to perform for this year's St. Patrick's Day Parade. And so the entire band is going to be gone at that for St. Patrick's Day Parade. And so they do not have anybody to play at the SEC men's basketball tournament in Nashville. So they have been asking recently graduated band alumni to see if they're available to fill in the space for the people that aren't going to be in the country.
I will do it. I just don't know how to play an instrument. Can I just stand there with like a triangle or something?
No.
Damn it. I'll do it. I'll just like, ding. How about cymbals? Can I have a giant cymbal?
So I'm basically going to Nashville to watch basketball, which I never would have thought I would ever hear come out of my mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say, for multiple reasons, I never thought you would say that. For number one, Nashville doesn't have basketball teams, except for Vanderbilt. And number two, you don't watch basketball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. But yeah, there's Ben's big news for this.
Yeah, so I'll update you guys on that when I get more information.
Other than that, the wrap up here. Ben, where can you be found on Twitter?
I can be found at EliteTigerSport. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized.
I can be found on Twitter at BrockGordon99. The B and the G are capitalized on that one. You can follow B Card Entertainment on Twitter at B_card ENT. The B, the C, the E are all capitalized on that one. Tune into Big Time Talkers this week where, oh, good God, Tommy went on a rant about wrestling. Oh, sweet Jesus, did he? Like, oh my God, did he? And y'all have no idea how much he's, wrestling. Other than that, as slowly as surely as I continue to lose my mind without having good sports to watch from Mizzou, or just good sports in general, because hockey is on an all-star break right now, and I haven't been able to watch the Predators. We have been earning our stripes. I've been Brock Gordon.
I've been Benjamin Duncan.
Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. And as always,
MIC ZOU.